How's it going, YouTube? This is Geo, aka Omega Tech, and everybody's been asking me for my updated scrap deck profile since like everybody's surprised how I keep topping everywhere with it, but it don't matter. Anyway, I'll let you see the deck. I run standard. Oh, if I can get the cards here. I run a standard 3 scrap Chimera. You know what he does. If you don't, he's like Wind Up Brad or something. I don't know. He's broken. 2 scrap beasts. I don't need 3 because I also run 1 Orthros, which is this is an essential card. Like, you don't need 3 beasts if you run this, and I mean you should be running this anyway. This guy enables too many combos, but get on with that. 1 Goblin and 1 Golem. I love when you win the duel with these two and you special this guy on your opponent's field and then attack for game. This is funny. And this guy creates loops. This guy protects you. You need to run these guys. I still run 2 Tengu because he's still a good card. I don't care what anybody says. He's still a good card, and he's a target for Horn of the Phantom Beasts, and he's really good. I usually side him out though. I don't really need him. I only really need him game 1. I run 2 Thunder Kings now though. That 6 Samurais are starting to come back, and Chaos Dragons are making a leap, and Windups are doing good, and Rabbit. This stops pretty much everything, so you gotta run 2. And then 2 Veiler, not 3, because I hate 3 Veiler. 2's just fine. And I run 14 monsters, so that's it. And then spells, 3 Scrapyard. This is your Searcher, so you need to run 3, especially with a low monster count like mine. 3 Scrap Storm. This is like Gemini Spark on crack. I will never run not 3 of this card. 2 Pot of Duality for consistency. And then Monster Born, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, no I'm just kidding, Book of Moon, Mind Control, basic staples. And then I run 2 MST, no Heavy Storm. I really don't like Heavy Storm in a deck that has lots of back row. And I started to shy away from Heavy Storm recently. I'd rather run like 3 MST and no Heavy. I just really don't like Heavy. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I still run a Scapegoat because Naturia Beast and Naturia Barkion are broken, especially second turn and Foolish Burial. And for my traps, I run 2 Phoenix Chain, and I took it down to from 3. I used to run 3. Since Priority went away, you don't really need 3 anymore, but it's still definitely a good card, so I still run that 2. And then I put in 2 Bottomless because Bottomless is amazing now that Priorities went away. 2 Call the Haunted. Usually, like every time I activate this card, I usually win that duel or that turn. So these cards are necessary. I mean, just imagine this with Scrap Gold. It's broken. 2 Horn of the Phantom Beasts because I run a lot of beasts. 2 Torrential Tribute because that card is good, I heard. And then 1 Compulse and 1 Safe Zone. Just to like protect my Scrap Dragon, protect all those monsters. I just choose this card over Lance because like really the attack point drop is not necessary because Scrap Dragon is such a big monster by itself. You don't need Lance. I'd rather run Safe Zone. So that's why I have that. It's a 42 card deck. The extra deck, Steel Swarm Roach, because that card's good versus Chaos Dragons. Utopia, Beast and Barkion are amazing. Brio, Scrap Archfiend, Black Rose, Thought Ruler. 3 Scrap Dragons, yes, you need them. Stardust, 2 Scrap Twin, and Chimera Tech because I side Cyber Dragon. And then the side deck, which pretty much is like the MVP. This card I'm about to show you is like the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Kaiser Coliseum. This card is amazing. Every time I side this card and I draw it, I win the duel. Like, I'm serious. All I gotta do is summon Scrap Dragon or summon anything, sit on it. With this, if you don't know what this card does, by the way, your opponent can control only as many monsters as you control. So if I control 1 monster, he can only control 1 monster, 2, etc. Unless they already summon monsters, and those monsters aren't affected by this card. So let's say I have a Scrap Dragon on the field, and I play this. And what are they gonna do? Every meta deck right now needs at least like 2 or 3 cards to go off. Windups needs like some stuff to exceed. Rabbit can't do anything. Samurais can't do anything. There's really no single monster that beats Scrapdragon other than BLS, Chaos Sorcerer,
Christia.
and yeah, Christia, I guess. And then so this really stops Swarm a lot. Like no Swarm decks, basically, is what this card says. I run the 3rd MST and then the heavy sided. I'm thinking of actually taking the heavy sided out, but because I really don't side this card. I really dislike heavy now. For the monsters, I run, yes, Cyber Dragon, Doom Caliber Knight, double DD Crow. I really only run DD Crow because I don't have anything for Insectors. But once Insectors get hit, I probably will take this card out because I really don't like this card, to be honest with you. And 1 Gelonduo because he's a 17 beater and he's a Spirit Reaper and he's a level 4, so he's better than Spirit Reaper in my deck, though. But Spirit Reaper's a good card still. For traps, 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, 1 Goes a Match for Rabbit and Windups and all of them. 2D Prisons, it's just a good card and it's good against Chaos Dragons. Imperial Iron Wall, when people side D-Fissure macro against you, and it actually slows down Chaos Dragons and any sort of removal. So this card is really good, actually. And that's the deck. Hope you guys liked my scrap deck. Something different from the meta nowadays, so I'll hit you up. Peace out.